Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
What is the deal, sports fan, gamblers, cappers out in the world today? It's your boy, Marley Bet. About to buzz down another one of these NBA videos. Recap a little bit from last night in the college world and NBA world. As always, I got my guy, my brother from another mother, LJ from Houston, from the Raw Word Sports Podcast. What's going on, LJ?
What's going on, Marley, man? Finally got a day off. We can actually have a set time to do this.
Yeah, man. You know, it's hard trying to still be a dad, you know, be a provider and take care of home and find time to do, you know, recreational things such as this that our wives and kids complain about that take so much of our time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we all get it. How you do yesterday?
If I'm not mistaken, I think, did you write them down yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm look at that and tell me you think that's right.
Oh, okay. 3-2 yesterday's record. One.
I know mine is accurate. I kind of thought I got yours right, but I could be wrong.
No, I think you got it right because I didn't hit that first half of Toronto.
Right.
And I lost one more after that. Yeah, that's right. That's right on it, brother. I went 3-2 in the NBA. Yeah.
Me too. I lost. My losses were Bulls, Chicago. Steph Curry played, obviously.
Yeah.
When I made the bet, I thought he wasn't playing. So that was kind of more of a mistake. Y'all covering college or NBA? We did the NBA video, college video last night. We talked about it, gave our picks, but me and LJ go touch on it and go over it as well. So if you want coach's opinion for his take, go to the YouTube Brothers and Bets or Facebook and check one of the previous video from last night. We did the college plays. That's probably Mikey, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Hova. But yeah, so I lost Chicago. I lost on the Bulls. Like I said, I thought Steph was gonna be out, so I thought the Bulls and Vucevic was his first game back. He actually didn't look too bad. I have to look over the numbers, but they didn't look too bad. I know Levine didn't shoot it well last night. I didn't really get to watch the game. I had a pool tournament.
Yeah, I'm bringing up.
By the way, I got my first rackless patch. Off note a little bit.
You got what?
A rackless patch. So I'm in a pool league, shooting pool. We had a game. We have our games on Mondays, and you get patches for certain shit. So if you don't rack and then win all your games, you never have to rack. Like you win the little shoot off, and then I had to win 2 games. And I never racked.
Okay.
So I just call it rackless patch. So
gotcha. Okay.
Got my first rackless patch.
That's what's up.
But my other loss, huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
My other loss was what was my other loss? Clippers. Let me see. Try not to look at my notes. I don't got all my shit.
You took New Orleans over Boston, right?
Money line winner. Gave out 2 money line winners yesterday. Underdog.
You took New York over the
New
Heat.
York. There we go. That's what it was. That was my other loss. New York over the Heat. He came to play yesterday. Amazing. 6 games in a row they lose, and then I guess they were due for one.
Butler 27, Bam 20 and 18.
No, I fucking love Bam, dog. Bam be balling, dog. If you're not fucking Bam, I don't know.
Tyler Hero had 18 though off the bench. That's why they won. Because they won by 10. He got 18 off the bench, so that's plus 10. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So those are my 2 losses. And then I gave 2 underdog money line hitters yesterday. The Kings.
Yeah, I took Kings first half.
That was like plus 105, 110, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And we gave the Pelicans money line plus 110, I believe. And then obviously we both took. Oh, I went 4-2. Because first half Clippers. Oh no, I didn't give first half as an official play, but I did take it because you gave it as an official play. That's what made me take it. Right. So and we both hit Clippers game -2. But enough of that. So we had a decent day. Above 500, always a good thing. Can't complain about that. We'll touch on college at the end. Let's break down these little 4 games we got real quick. First game on today's docket. New Orleans Hornets. That's not right. Charlotte Hornets. I still do that. I don't know why. Charlotte Hornets. Going on the road to take on the 21 assists. Russell Westbrook. Is that what he had?
No,
21.
Hold on. Let's be accurate.
He had 21 assists the other night.
Let's be accurate. That was last night.
Last night, correct? Right.
He set the franchise record for triple doubles of that franchise in one season. He had 35 points, 21 assists, and 14 rebounds.
Damn, that's nice. Nice stat line. Man. Going to take on the Wizards. The Wizards are a home dog. That line is at the Wizards +3.5. The total is at 228. Let's bust down some of these actual factuals. No, let's hit the injury report. Monk, he's been upgraded to probable, and Ball is still out indefinitely. Washington, you got Smith out. Beal is questionable tonight. Nato is questionable tonight. Yeah. Bertans is out indefinitely. Byron for the season, and Gafford out for Tuesday. Papa, you're gonna have to turn that down. I'm doing a video. People can see you and hear you. Charlotte's actual factuals. They're 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games. 5-2 straight up in their last 7 games against Washington. The total has gone under in 5 of Charlotte's last 6 games. It's also gone under in 4 of their last 5 games on the road. They're 6-3 ATS in their last 9 games this season. 7-1 straight up in their last 8 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. 7-1 ATS in their last 8 games against an opponent from the Southeast Division. Washington, 4-2 ATS in their last 6 games. They're 3-8 straight up in their last 11 games. 9-4 ATS in their last 13 games at the crib. 3-7 straight up in their last 10 this season. 2-7 in their last 9 against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. The total has gone under in 4 of their last 5 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. Against an opponent from the Southeast Division. New Orleans. Charlotte Hornets. On the road, take on the Washington Wizards. +3.5. What you got, LJ?
Man, this is an interesting game because I don't know if you know that these two are in the same division.
Oh, no, I didn't. I wasn't aware.
Those actual factuals that you just spewed off is one very important that's going to determine this game. Charlotte is 6-1 in their division. Washington is 1-6 in their division. So it tells me Charlotte and Washington know each other. And obviously Charlotte has an advantage over this team. But the way Westbrook played last night, and I do believe Bradley Beal is coming back.
Oh. Did Beal play last night?
No. He did not play last night.
Okay.
So, with that being said, we're going to take Washington +3.5.
Okay.
They won 2 in a row. Charlotte has lost 1. And like I said, this is a divisional game. Washington knows that this team has beaten us consistently. So I think they're going to have it on the blade, man. Just like the Clippers had it on the blade last night against Milwaukee. These are the games where you have to find the advantages of psychologically, all that. All that factors into me. So, but Beal play tonight. If Beal plays tonight, I would take the -3.5.
If Beal plays or doesn't play?
Doesn't play.
Okay, right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I don't want to make that official. That's not official play. My official play is going to be Washington +3.5. That's my official play.
Official play. So if Beal does play, are you staying away from it?
Probably so.
So should your official play be if Bill plays, take the Wizards. If he doesn't play, then you're on the Hornets. Is that official? I'm trying to figure out how to score it.
Just score Washington plus the 3.5. Don't even worry about the Bill thing.
All right.
Because I just play that when I see it. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of the video right now,
all right.
Because they could lose by 2 points. You know,
Clipper. My bad. I always say that when I see Clipper in the chat.
He on me
Clipper.
With the I feel you. See, that's my point. See, Wizards got it on the blade, man.
So I'm gonna my opinion on the game is this. Gonna have to disagree with you guys. Both of you guys, you and Clipper, my boy. Sorry. And for this reason, I don't think most of the time, or at least I feel like when stars have a really big game like that, it's hard for them when they're older to duplicate it back-to-back nights. So I don't expect Russell Westbrook to have a 35, 29, or 21, 14, whatever that amazing stat line was. That's going to come back down to what he's been averaging for the year. Bill is concerning. I hope he doesn't play, obviously. Obviously, I'm betting on Bill not to play. Yeah. But I think Charlotte is just a better team right now. I mean, I know they don't have the better star power, obviously, that's going to be with Bill, Westbrook, name recognition. But like you said, this team is 6-1 against Charlotte. That lets me know they take care of business against them. They can beat them. They will beat them. They have been beating them, and I expect them to continue beating them.
I think not having LaMelo really hurts this team.
And now that's what I was about to say next. I haven't really rolled with them since LaMelo got hurt. But this Washington team, I'm not fearful of them, though.
I understand it. But the chemistry has changed because LaMelo's out of that lineup.
I could agree with that. I can also say that LaMelo's only been there for a year. I mean, yeah, he's out of the lineup now, but it's not like it's going to be new. It's just getting back familiar. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we got to learn how to play with each other from scratch. It's like, no, we did this before he got here. He's only been here fucking 6 months, not even a full season, a half a season. We just play the lineups. He didn't even start the first couple games. So I'm assuming we're going back to the original starting lineup. I do think this game will be close just because, Charlotte's not, they're not known for blowing teams out. They're not one of the better teams of the league. But I do think they're good enough to take care of business here. Charlotte's fighting for that playoff spot. Me and you both think the Bulls are going to come catch them. And so every game is important for them right now. They have to get games like Washington because when they go up against Nets and Lakers and all the top team in the league, 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to lose. So games like Washington and, Chicago's or other teams that are battling for that 7th, 8th spot with, they gotta play. They gotta play. Like they don't have no choice. They can't afford to drop games. So at least I know too. That's another thing I know. I hate betting. At least I'm betting on the team that's gonna give me everything they got. Washington can get down. I don't know how they gonna respond.
I got you.
So but with that being said, I do think it'll be a close game. My play is on the money line. I already took it. I didn't want to do the 3.5 because I wasn't sure if Bill was gonna be in the lineup or not. And I do think the game will be close. So I just money lined it. To be frank, yeah, just went on and played it safe. I'm trying to play it safe, man. I hit a couple parlays yesterday. I went 3-0 in college. We'll talk about that later. And so I'm just, I'm sitting good. I'm safe right now, man. It's all about profit, not, what I'm saying, how much you profit each day. For people like us that bet every day, even if you just have a small profit, we bet every day.
If a dollar will make $2, take the bet. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Sure. It's not like this is a once a month or every now and again thing. Yeah. It's like it's literally for people that don't know, it's literally every day. Yes. Like literally every fucking day, multiple games a day.
We have to study to make the bet. It ain't like we just waking up and like, oh, I like this team.
Oh, right.
We
Right.
actually put in work and
I
study.
actually have notebooks full
time.
of shit. Entire notebooks
It
full of
takes
shit.
time and effort. You know,
Page after fucking page full of shit.
It's
So,
an everyday thing. I do this literally every single day.
and I'm doing 2 sports right now, but baseball. Oh no, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm doing 3 sports right now, and that's not including hockey that I started betting on recently, and that's just because we're not doing shows, so my research is kind of limited. Anyway, let's get back to the show, though, man. Boys, get off topic real quick. So let's moving on. So I got you right now. I got you with the Wizards plus 3.5.
Yep.
And I'm on the money line. I think I already wrote it down, though. Yep, I already wrote it down. Okay. So with that being said, let's keep it moving. It's only this quick slate, man. We only got 4 games today. Next game, kind of interesting. Trigger Trey. Finally got a nickname I like for that boy. Trigger Trey and the Atlanta Hawks. They going on the road to take on Booker, CP3, and the Phoenix Suns. That line opened up at the Suns -6. It's currently still there. I got the total has been went up a point to 221.5. Excuse me. Let's get into the injury report. We got Lou is questionable. Lou Williams. Dunn is still out indefinitely. Hunter is questionable, and Reddish is still out. Nader has been downgraded to out for the Suns. Actual factuals. Atlanta 6-3 ATS in their last 9 games. 9-3 straight up in their last 12 games. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games against Phoenix. 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games when playing on the road against Phoenix. However, the total has gone over in 6 of Atlanta's last 8 games on the road. They're 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games. They're 8-3 ATS in their last 11 games against an opponent from the Pacific Division. Phoenix Suns 13-5 ATS in their last 18. 5-1 straight up in their last 6. The total has gone under in 5 of Phoenix's last 6 games. It's also gone under in 9 of their last 13 games against Atlanta. 12-4 ATS in their last 16 games at home. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games at home against Atlanta. 10-4 straight up in their last 14 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference Division. 10-5 ATS in their last 15 games when playing in the month of March, and the total has gone over in 12 of Phoenix's last 18 games against an opponent from the Southeast Division. The Atlanta Hawks. NBA trash. The Atlanta Hawks.
What that mean?
On the road to take on the Phoenix Suns -6. Phoenix is total 221. What you got for me, LJ?
This is gonna be a good game because
I think so.
No, ain't no thing. Both of these teams are 7-3 in their last 10 games. They're both averaging 112 points a game. Like they're evenly matched in every statistical category, man. Like every one, steals, assists, blocks. Like only difference is Phoenix is on a 2-game losing streak. Atlanta's on a 1-game. But like we just said, they won like 6 in a row. So the fact Phoenix is at home, I'm going to ride with Phoenix -6 because they're the home team. But I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta win this game. And that's just straight up.
All right, Suns -6. I'll back this Suns team. I mean, not Suns team, excuse me. This Hawks team on that last loss in Atlanta. I mean, in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Where De'Aaron Fox torched our, I'm talking about torched our ass for 37. Like they couldn't. I don't know if they couldn't stop him or they didn't try to stop him.
Maybe he wasn't gonna let them stop him.
I don't think they had a choice. I don't think. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they had no say so in the matter at all about De'Aaron Fox because that boy put on a show.
Is he an all-star in the West? Is he an all-star in the West?
No.
Okay.
No. That's something we can talk about later, though. It's an interesting question. Okay. Too many guards. There's just too many guards in the West in front of them.
Yeah, it is.
It's not no knock on
he's
him.
An all-star in the East?
Probably yes. Probably yes.
But like you said, we can talk about it later.
We'll get on that later. We can kill these 2 games real quick. So, I'm gonna make it quick. I'm not gonna be long-winded. I agree with you on this one. I like the Suns -6. I think we talked about this before, and I tried to give them a pass, and that's why I took them with the Kings because Nate Mullins has been over there, and it seems like he's turned this Hawks team around. I need to see more, because before this, and even at that, they still showed me in that Kings game, they're super inconsistent. Super inconsistent, rely way too much on jump shots. And when you shut Trae Young down, you kind of shut down Atlanta. And the Phoenix play defense, man. They can score. They got Booker, and we know they can. Like you said, they score 115 a game, I think, somewhere around there. But
to be honest, they're one of the teams that's top 10 in offense and defense.
Yeah. And for that reason, I think the 6 is good, because when it's time to shut somebody down and you need to stop, Atlanta can't give you that.
Yeah.
And not only Atlanta can't give you that, Trae is a liability on defense. And Booker or CP3, either one is gonna kill him. Even CP3 little ass will post him up. And so I just think it's not gonna be an answer. They're not gonna be able to get the stops that they need. And in the time I watched them play, and maybe they'll play better coming back. They had a day off. But it sucks for them because Phoenix is coming off a loss as well. So this won't be a letdown spot for them, which is another reason why I like it. I think it's a bad spot for Atlanta, because now you're going to get a team that I'm sure CP3 has been pounding that we don't lose 2 in a row. Like, championship teams don't lose back to back. No. I'm not saying that they haven't done it before. I'm just saying, as a leader, and like I heard teammates and LeBron and them saying that earlier in the season about a loss, or once they had lost 2 in a row. But like, championship teams, that's the mantra. I know it probably happened to all the championship teams, but try not to lose 2 in a row. We don't lose back-to-back games, and we're at home. Let's get our shit together. So I'm on Phoenix. Like I said, I agree with you. I like Phoenix. I like the I'm giving up the 6. I think it'll probably be close to the 4th quarter. Or basketball is a game of runs, bro. So it can go up and down. Right. But I think late when it's time to pull away, Phoenix will pull away. They're just the overall better team, and I think coming off a loss is actually good, because I think it's a bad spot for Atlanta. So that's me. USC money line, man. We about to get on that college. We got 2 games to break down.
And if that hits, oh my god.
Yeah, that's nice, because I just looked at it. It's like +4 or something. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, let's keep it going so we can bust this down. Next game on the docket, the Magic at the Clippers. Not going to be too long-winded on this one, man. The line is at -11.5. The total's at 214. Injury report: Orlando Ross upgraded to probable. Michael Carter Williams is probable. Harris out. Isaac out. Fultz and Anthony is out. Rondo questionable. Ibaka questionable. PG missed last game, and they still took care of business. And Beverly is questionable. Actual factuals: Orlando, really terrible. No, I'm just playing. 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games. The total has gone under in 6 of Orlando's last 9. They're 2-13 straight up in their last 15. 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games against the Clippers. 0-7 straight up in their last 7 games on the road. 0-7 straight up in their last 7 games when playing on the road in LA. They're 8-3-1 ATS in their last 12 games this season. Huh. Orlando 4-2 ATS in their last 6 games against an opponent from the Western Conference. Huh. Huh. Clippers 6-0 ATS in their last 6 games. Total has gone over in LA's 4 of their last 5. 6-0 straight up in their last 6 games. 6-0 ATS in their last 6 games at home. 7-0 straight up in their last 7 when playing against Orlando. 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games this season, and the total has gone over in 4 of LA's last 5 games when played in March, and 4 of the last 5 games the total has gone over when they played on a Tuesday. Orlando plus 11.5 on the road to take on the Clippers. What you got, LJ?
Bro, you know what's crazy about the Clippers? I was looking at it this morning. Since March 14th, bro, it's on a Sunday. And today is March, what's today? 30th, right?
30th. Yes, sir.
Do you know how many games they've played, Marley? Bro, they've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They've played 11 games in like 14 days.
That's a lot.
Man, like
That's a lot.
That's so crazy to me. I was looking at it earlier, but regardless of the fact, man, Clippers came off a big win last night. We both took them because we figured it was going to be on the blade for Milwaukee, man. And Orlando is coming in here, depleted team. Is the Clippers going to care about this game, Marley?
I don't know.
Are they?
I don't know.
Are they strapping up the boots and putting the ankle tape on and
I don't think so. Not the Clippers, I know.
Because
not Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi is playing hard today.
And nobody's on like the report, right? You just read nobody's on there, right?
No, Paul George, he's questionable, but he missed Tuesday game.
He did.
Tuesday.
Yes. He missed last night.
Ibaka's questionable. Rondo's questionable.
He ain't playing.
Everybody on their side is questionable.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to take Orlando plus the 11.5, bro, because I don't think they're going to put an effort up for this game and try to – and who's to say? They may blow them out and not put an effort up. They might let their bench come in the fourth quarter, and the bench might go off. I don't know, but I'm just saying I think Orlando at least will be competitive enough to not get beat by 12 points to a bench. Because I don't see no Clippers playing long minutes tonight. I don't see it. That's just my opinion. So I'm gonna play the Orlando plus 11.5, bro.
I passed, bro. I passed. I want nothing to do with any of these teams. Just this game. I won't say either of these teams. Yeah. But this game, because it's like you said, did the Clippers really care after a big win in Milwaukee? Is Kawhi going to really play? Is Paul George going to play at all? And even with that happening, they can still beat Orlando by 11.
That's true. That's my point about it. But at the same time, Orlando's been competitive, man. They last game.
They have been.
Beat Phoenix. But granted, they did have 48 all of them, but they still haven't been getting blown out. I think their last blowout was Utah, I believe. But other than that,
and I don't disagree. I can't gauge the game, so because I don't know who's playing and the motivation, and it was just stay away. But I could see you taking the 11.5. I mean, like I said, I read those actual factuals. Shit, they covered in like 4 of the last 6.
That's what I'm saying. The Suns, the Blazers, the Lakers,
the
Nuggets, they covered.
Yeah, they're losing, but they're covering. So probably because they're getting big ass spreads.
Hey, if I lose, that'll be my one loss that I take. Yep. Hey, if I win it, good call.
Nothing wrong with that, Doc. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not mad at you. I'm staying away from it.
Get to this next game.
Yeah, this is the game of the night.
Game tonight, bro. This is the game.
This is the game of the night. We got the Philadelphia 76ers going on the road to take on the new look Denver Nuggets, and my boy, the Joker.
For sure.
That line opened up at Philly -5. Philly +5. And the total was at staggering low 221 to me.
It's a reason why.
Thought that should be higher. I know Embiid's not playing. I'm about to bust that down right now. Actual factual injury report. George Hill out. Embiid out. Denver. Morris has been downgraded to out, so he's going to be out. Clark is questionable, and Whittington is questionable. That's it. Actual factuals. Philly 9-2-1 ATS in their last 12 games. 10-2 straight up in their last 12 games. 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games against Denver. 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games on the road. 10-1 ATS in their last 11 games when playing on the road against Denver. Ooh, they whooping Denver ass. 8-2 straight up in the last 10 games this season. 6-1 ATS in the last 7 games against an opponent from the Western Conference. Philly has been balling, and I have been riding that gravy train for at least a month or two. Denver, 11-3 straight up in their last 14 games. The total has gone over in 4 of Denver's last 5 games at home. Denver, 1-10 ATS in their last 11 games against Philly when playing at home. They're 6-2 straight up in their last 8 games. 8-1 straight up in their last 9 games against an opponent from the Eastern Conference. However, 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games against an opponent in the Atlantic Division, and the total has gone under in 4 of Denver's last 5 games when played on a Tuesday.
That's that crazy. Like that ain't
I don't know why they be getting those.
That's stupid to me. On a Tuesday.
7-5 when playing in the month of March on a Wednesday. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? It's Tuesday. Who the fuck cares? Anyway, that's it, man. Philly +5 on the road in Denver. What you got for me, LJ?
Man, I am gonna take the Nuggets -5, bro, because Eric Gordon in that rotation gives them athleticism on the wing, gives them an extra score, and that way it takes pressure off of Murray, Barton. Jokic has another athletic player he can pass it to.
Is he playing today?
Who?
Aaron Gordon.
Yes. He on injury report.
He's passed. I know he's not on the injury report, but did he pass all the protocol and all that shit?
Game. He played the last
game. Oh, did he? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. It was a question.
He played the last game. I saw
it. It was a question, not a statement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he played the last game. It reminds me, this is what it reminds me of. When Golden State had Iguodala, his role that he played on that team is Aaron Gordon's, that's going to be his role for Denver. D up the best wing defender on defense and just add an extra punch on offense. He ain't the main guy. You know, it's 2 other guys that you could run the offense through. He could be a third option, but he could crash the board, give you an offensive rebound or so, extra possessions, things like that. You know, he's going to be a utility guy that can score for this team. And I think it's really going to push them to probably the top 3 seed in the West.
3?
Done. Yes. I see Clippers, Nuggets, and the Suns in the top 3. When the West
Jazz are number 1 right now.
I know, but
so you think they're going to fall to 4?
Okay, now my bad. No, I forgot about the Jazz. They're going to be 4. Nuggets will be 4. That's my.
Oh, Rashida, I see you, mama. 76ers only beat up on not so good teams. They don't take care of playoff teams, Miss Rashida.
Man,
technically, she's absolutely right. As far as playoffs, they don't take care of business when it comes to the playoffs. Regular season, at least at home. No, you know what? They don't take care of business. I completely 100% agree with it. When it's time to play the upper echelon teams, they don't take care of business. They don't show up. However, I think this year, as far as I think they should get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I thought before the season, before the addition of James Harden, they were going to get to the finals. And I think it's different now because you got Doc Rivers. Clearly, we can see the imprint that Doc Rivers has had over there. They look so much better. But like Miss Rashida said, none of that shit matters till we get to the playoffs. And they got to show up and they got to prove it. So I mean, until they prove it, I agree. I agree with every word she say. Until they come and prove it. But I do like how Doc Rivers has them playing. I do like the addition of Seth Curry. George Hill, it didn't really move the needle for me that much. Stephen A. think it was amazing and they're gonna win. And, it was a big deal. It was one of his best moves of the little trade deadline. I disagree. George Hill doesn't move the needle for me. I think
he's saying that because he's been in the moment. He's been in that moment before.
I think he's biased toward Philly, is what I think. That's his spot.
I can understand for us if he's coming from that angle. George Hill has been in the moment before. He's been in finals games, conference finals games. He's experienced that moment.
Yeah, he got experience, but name a big moment where George Hill delivered in any of those. In any of those playoff experiences that you talk about. Because the biggest George Hill moment I can remember is him missing those free throws in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's true.
Missing that one free throw.
I'll
give you the experience, though. He's not going to panic. I'll give you that. I get what you're saying, though. He's been there before, but I mean, he hasn't delivered before. I've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
But I agree. But I don't agree with you on the play. I mean, I do agree with you on the play. I think I said this yesterday because I put the game on the docket yesterday on accident. And I already had the Nuggets. I already had the Nuggets minus the 5. I think I called it at 4 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, because it was at 4. So I jumped on that already. I still recommend it at 5. I'm also on the over 221. Without Embiid, Philly plays faster. Ben Simmons pushes the ball a little more. They don't have to. They can't slow it down and toss it to Embiid. So they got to score. And Denver's just a high scoring team anyway, and they don't play defense. So a lot of they scores. A lot of their scores tend to be higher. I think 221 is just really too low. I think this will end somewhere in the high 220s, maybe even touch 230.
Yeah.
I just without Embiid, you lose some defense with Philly. I actually think that's probably no, I don't think it's better play than the side. I think the 5 is good. No, you know what? Actually, I do think the over is a better play than the side because even without Embiid this year, Philly has been winning. Without Embiid, without Simmons, without both of them, like no matter what the lineup been, they still been winning. So I like the over as the better play, but I am on the Nuggets minus 5, and I did take the over 221. If I'm not mistaken, let's get to it. Yes, sir. Let's get to it. How you do yesterday in college?
3-0, sir. I took Oregon State plus the points. I took Houston money line, and I took Baylor first half. And I took Baylor minus the 7 or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Hello.
Oh, Baylor's. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Good. You got something to say? You gonna represent?
Yeah.
All right. What we represent?
He's wearing the track.
Track?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is tracking. It is track practice.
Oh, okay. He said you gonna go.
Yeah. He just got practice.
He say track practice, Marley.
Yeah, we started track. So his brother,
he ready.
Yeah, he doesn't run yet. We'll try to do that next year. He's not mature enough yet. He'll practice for like 10 minutes, and then after that, it's all about like I don't want to run. I want to go do what the fuck I want to go do. I want to go play in these bleachers, and I want to go run under the bleachers and shit like that, and then think he can come back.
Yeah.
To practice. Hey, we've been on this Oregon second half all day. Oh, that's Oregon State she's talking about though, not Oregon. So you went 3-0.
I went 3-0, but you can say because I don't think I officially played. Well, I did play that. I put it in the chat, didn't I? I put Oregon State plus.
You put your plays in the chat. I don't remember what they were, but I do remember
I didn't put
plays.
Houston money line. I didn't put Houston money line. I put
Okay.
Oregon State plus the 7. I had Baylor first half, and then I had Baylor minus the 4 for the game.
All right. Well, I went undefeated as well. I did Oregon State plus, was it 8? 7.
Yeah.
8.
Ended up
8.
close at 8.
Yeah. So I got that barely.
For real, because Houston was like fouling them, and we like, say, bro.
That 3 with like 12 seconds left was crucial.
I was
crucial. And I thought it was over before that. And I'm like, damn, we need a 3 or it's over.
Bro, I'm telling
you. 3.
For real, bro. It was so close.
Then I hit Baylor first half.
That wasn't even close.
Easy money, and then Baylor full game -6. Baylor was easy. So that's how the day went for me yesterday as far as college goes. We did a show last night. I gave my plays last night. Talk about it today. Talk about it here. So we had Michigan and UCLA, and that line was at -6.5. I took Michigan -6.5, and I took Michigan for the same reasons I took Baylor last night. I just think these two teams are just on completely different levels.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I said this on my other video, keep in mind, I'm not a fan of the Pac-12. I don't really watch the Pac-12 a lot. Mm-hmm. So Coach watches the Pac-12. I kind of got to eat a little slice of humble pie because I've been talking shit about the Pac-12 all season, but they showed up in the tournament. Shit, they had like 7 teams in the Sweet 16, I think. I don't know how many, 3 in the Elite 8, 4 in the Elite 8, something like that. So, I'll eat my humble pie when it's my turn. But I just think here in this case, like I said, I don't know a lot about UCLA, but I've been watching Michigan all season. They've been the best team to me. Them and Gonzaga have been the 2 best teams I've seen all year. Even though they don't got Livers, he broke his foot. They still been looking good. It was a point guard. Right. And
what's his name?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know UCLA's.
No, I'm talking about Michigan.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Michigan. I'm talking about just the why I took Michigan.
Okay.
I just think they're the overall better team. I think it's not even close. I think it's just not that it's not close. I just think they're just on another level. And I don't think it's going to be no slip ups. We're 1 game away from the Final Four. Nobody's taking anybody lightly, and I just think, like I said, for the same reason I took Baylor over.
I'm on Michigan too because UCLA likes to play fast. Michigan's gonna slow it down, so it's a different pace. Plus,
but they can play you any kind of way.
But see, UCLA they rely on turnovers too because they're scrappy and they play the passing lanes too. Them last 2 games was off turnovers is why they were in those games. Michigan is a different disciplined team. So plus the height too. Like who gonna go at the see, I wish I knew their names. The center of Michigan.
The freshman.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to contain him. And the fact that the guard can penetrate, set it up for other people, Michigan is on a whole nother level, bro. UCLA was just fortunate to match up with teams that they can get out of their game. I don't think
Michigan, like I say, 14-6 ATS, they last 20.
I understand all that, but Michigan.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Michigan.
Okay,
14-6 ATS, their last 20. 16-4 straight up.
Yeah.
Last 20. I mean,
it's the better team.
I'm just not betting against that. And like I said, I don't know. I gotta look at the bracket, see who matches up with who. But to me, the 4 best teams left, I don't know. Obviously, I don't think this can be in the Final Four because how the bracket's shaping up. But the best 4 teams left, in my opinion, is Michigan, Gonzaga, U of H. Leaving out one.
Baylor. That's the Final Four right there.
But no, I think Baylor play. Oh no, Baylor plays Texas. I mean, U of H, right?
Yes, that's the first half of the Final
That's
Four.
the first half of the Final Four.
Second half tonight.
Right, and I got both of those teams,
Yeah.
Gonzaga and Michigan. Oh my God, Gonzaga's gonna play Michigan next round.
Yes.
Woo, that's gonna be good.
That's the Final Four.
Holy shit!
Who did you pick?
Not those 4 teams in my bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, my bracket's been fucked up since.
But who was your Final Four? Do you remember?
Illinois, Michigan,
You had
Gonzaga.
Oklahoma State, didn't you?
No, I didn't have Ohio State.
No, Oklahoma State, Kane Cunningham.
Oh, I didn't have them going to the Final Four though.
Okay.
No, Michigan, Gonzaga, Illinois. Who was my fucking 4th team? It might have been Baylor.
Okay.
I
had U of H and Baylor in the Final Four, hands down. I
didn't have U of H.
Yeah,
I had Michigan and Gonzaga. I had Illinois winning it all.
Yeah, I had one too.
I had Illinois and Gonzaga in the final, and Illinois winning.
Okay.
And I know I had Michigan somewhere in there. I can't remember who my 4th team was. I want to lie to you and tell you it was U of H, so I look good, but it definitely was not. Sebastian Cornwell got Gonzaga. Yeah, we did the NBA plays earlier. I'll go over them real quick though. We'll recap it real quick, Sebastian. He got Gonzaga -8.5 and Michigan -6. Hey, I got the same plays. I think we both right there with you. Oh, you know what? Actually, I gave him for my official play last night on my video was Gonzaga first half -5.
Okay,
that's what I did.
Gonzaga first half -5.
Because I've been on that Gonzaga first half train. Shit, man, before the tournament started, and that hoe's covered damn near every time. Would you take the under in the Magic game tonight? That game was a complete pass for me. OJ, LJ here. LJ took. Did I tell you a side note? Did I tell you I bumped into OJ in Vegas? Or I mean, I saw him on the freeway in a Bentley driving.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy. He recognized me. He was like, I was like, nigga, that's the juice. Anyway, LJ took the Magic plus the points. It was a pass for me, just because I'm not sure who's playing and if the the Clippers even give a shit.
That's just a gambling play for me. That's just one to be gambling for no reason.
But our NBA plays were real quick recap my notes. LJ likes Washington plus 3.5. I like Charlotte. I took the money line. We both like the Suns -6 against Atlanta. Like I said, LJ likes 11.5 with Magic. He thinks the Clippers just don't give a shit. I passed. We both like the Nuggets -5. And I like the over in that game, 221. Nuggets and Philly. No Embiid. So I like the over, and we both like the Nuggets -5. It's only for an NBA game, so that's what we got for the NBA. We was talking college, so we both like Michigan. We both like Gonzaga. Who you like about? What about the U of H Baylor? I don't know. Do we have a line on that game yet?
I think they did have one. I think Baylor's Houston's +5. Baylor was -5.
Yeah, 5. You're right.
So I'm on Baylor, man. I don't think Houston, even though Houston could crash the boards, Baylor got some big boys too. And
crash the boards well is what they do.
They had 19 offensive rebounds last
I was going to say, I thought it was 20, but okay.
Hey, I don't know. Let me see. It may have been 20.
But yeah, I mean, 19, 20, whatever.
Hey, seriously, man. It's just hard to keep them off the boards because a lot of times they'll shoot themselves out of a game, but they get extra
but
possession.
They get so many rebounds. I know.
That's what I'm saying. Those extra
they get so many rebounds.
And
I know.
If you get 2 offensive rebounds in a possession, you're gonna score, bro.
Right.
Statistics say you're gonna score.
Right. I agree. And see, that's my thing. And that's the thing that scares me. I think Baylor, this is what I told Coach last night. We didn't make a play. Obviously, we didn't make a decision on the game because it's not today. So we just, talked about it in an open mic. And this was my thoughts without looking at everything and breaking it down, just off the top of my head, seeing the matchup.
Yeah.
I think Baylor's the overall better team. However, I don't think that means they'll win the game because Houston is the better defensive team. And they lock up. They lock up man on man. Like Baylor ain't played nobody who defense is gonna be like that. They're all long and athletic. Baylor likes to shoot threes, so they're gonna have a lot of contested threes. I don't think they're gonna get those open shots like they normally would get.
Yeah.
Now, Houston, can they score enough points to keep up with Baylor? That's gonna be the question because they can't fucking shoot.
And they shoot a lot too.
They will but when they are on, they're like a streaky shooting team.
Yeah, they are.
They like the Rockets used to be. Like when we on, they'll light your ass up. But when they off, looks really bad. But they get so many offensive rebounds that they'll keep it close. So right now, my lean is toward Baylor. But I haven't made a decision because it's hard to bet against the home team, and I like that 5 points because I think it'll probably be close. I think the defense is going to be so suffocating against Baylor, even though I love Baylor's point guard, number 45 with the dreads. Is that Mitchell?
Yeah.
I like that kid, and he's fucking quick, shifty, fast.
Step is ridiculous.
But if they slow him down, because he can penetrate and break down the defense. And I think that's how Baylor gets a lot of their open looks. But if they can stay in front of that kid, and like I say, man, Houston's defense is suffocating. But they tend to let teams back in games because they can't shoot. So that's just my thoughts right now. I lean Baylor. Haven't quite made a decision on which way to go yet, though.
Yeah, I'm leaning Baylor too, and I think I'm gonna take her because, like the points you just made, man, the matchup is to where Baylor can slow the game down, and if Houston not hitting their shots, it's gonna be hard for them to score because you eventually gonna get tired.
Right.
True. So, but hey, Grimes might get hot and get your body 5 threes because he can do that.
It's possible. U of H goes home this weekend. Like I said, I'm leaning toward Baylor, man. I'm agreeing with you. Just haven't made a decision yet. Sebastian, I like the Suns -6. We're on that. Denver -5. We're on that. Gonzaga -8.5. We like that. Michigan -6.5. Should be a good night, Sebastian.
If we all
we're right there with. Hey, you have a good night. That means we have a good night. You have a bad night. I'm right there with you, brother, because we got all the same goddamn bets.
Real, bro.
Oh my God. Hold on. Zags goes down tonight. Ooh. That gotta be Mikey. I think that's Hova. I think that's Mikey Hova.
I would love to hear.
Oh, wait, no. NBA is trash. Could be the coach.
Well, I would love for him to give him his analysis on that.
He's not the only one. Clipper says USC is gonna win it all.
Win it like the national championship? That's what he's saying?
I don't know, Clipper. You gotta clarify. Clearly, he
didn't say tonight. He said
clearly he mean they're gonna win tonight. It does say win it all.
So I'm assuming you saying the whole thing, my brother.
It does say win it all. I missed my appointment. Now I'm gonna have to call. I just looked at the time. I'm supposed to get my transmission flushed.
Oh man, well,
it's too late now.
Hey, well, I would love to see USC pull off this upset. I just can't put my money on it. I would love for them to do it because I like Mobley.
There we go. Yes,
yeah. I like Mobley.
Championship. Yeah, I do like Mobley. I actually got to watch him play against what was that last game? Against Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon, yeah.
Oregon. Even though he only had like 8 points, but
No, he's a factor. He does other
just
shit.
watching him, just watching him play, I can tell. I like him. I like him. I wouldn't be mad if the Rockets took him. Wouldn't be mad. You know what else I like? The kid from Villanova with the fro, Robinson something.
He is.
I like his game. He has a really good game. He almost remind me of a Wood.
Yeah.
He almost remind me of a Wood. He can play inside. He can play the post, and he can shoot the three. He can handle it enough. Like I like that kid. I really do. It's Robinson something. Can't think of his whole last name. He got like 2 last names. That's the coach talking. That's the coach talking. That's why I said NBA is trash. I'm like, they got to be the coach.
So let me ask this question.
Plus 340 money line USC. I mean, I don't know, man. I might sprinkle
the game again. Y'all gonna talk about it tonight?
Yeah, we'll do a show tonight when Coach get off.
I'm trying to stay up.
Probably. Because the games will be on. Yeah, I was gonna say around 7, but we'll be watching the games. So
I know y'all did one last night.
I just subscribe. Appreciate that, Sebastian, man. We break down all sports as they're currently going on. So right now we're doing college and NBA. LJ, my NBA partner, the coach is my NCAA partner. We'll start doing baseball, hockey, football.
Man, we can do hockey right now.
No, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta see if I can make another appointment right now to take my car up there. Then yes, we can. If not, we can do one. Tonight. Okay. Yeah, I can watch the game and do a show. Tonight for tomorrow's plays. So we'll do tonight for tomorrow's hockey's games. And we can start our hockey. Appreciate that, Sebastian, for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. We were up to like 2,000 or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but our page got kicked off, got canceled, so we had to start over. So appreciate that, man. That's what we're trying to do, build a page, build our subscribers back up. Got anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, man. Just excited about the games tonight, college. Be on the NBA, Suns and Hawks. Definitely gonna be on Denver and Philly because Denver is really, the team is different. I'm telling you, man. They're different with Aaron Gordon.
I agree. I like that move. I think that was one of the better pickups of the
difference to that
of the trade deadline for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, that's basically
Hold on. I think that gotta be the coach that's trying to do it. Coach,
okay.
What's up?
What's up? He gotta chime in.
Zaga goes down tonight.
Tell me why. Why do you feel that?
3 out of the 8 teams was Pac-12. Somebody got to go in. And they the only ones I think got a real good chance.
Hey. See what happens.
I don't know, dog.
I just can't put my money on it.
I can't either. Zach's first half. I don't know about the game. Zach's first half -5, though.
Hey. Too many on that field, on that court.
They go play bully ball tonight. They go rough them boys up a little bit.
Hey. But one thing. Hey, we used to say this. And we used to say this on when it comes to football about us when we played, because me and the coach played together. If people don't know, we played football together. One thing about us, PJ, when we play against white boys, we're super undisciplined. We rely solely on athleticism, and they go see that. Oh, I got this white boy. I'm gonna cross him up and lean on him. And white boys gonna come out there. So Gonzaga gonna come out there wet, 3 screens, backdoor. They're gonna play real basketball. Now this shucking and jobbing shit, PJ. Gonzaga isn't that big. I agree, Clipper. They're not. Mobley should eat, but if Mobley comes with that 8-point shit, then
just updating all of the
we'll see.
Okay,
man.
work. So yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. We're gonna do a show after track practice.
Right.
We'll get him in. Coach at work, so he's sneaking in. There we go. Coach was at work. Sneak in. Appreciate that, Coach. Sneaking in while he at work. So we'll do a show this evening. We can do it while, I mean, if you don't mind doing the show, doing the hockey show during one of those games, I'm cool with that. We'll do a hockey show for tomorrow. And then me and Coach will do a recap college show late tonight, probably around after the second game. Whatever time the second game goes off, we'll start a recap and predict tomorrow's games. And that's it, man. Want to give out your social?
Yeah, man. LJ from Houston, of course. All social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Raw Words Podcast, YouTube, streaming right now. Go subscribe. I got Marley on there. Frequent guests. We talk about NBA. And like he said, we're going to start doing the hockey. Baseball starts Thursday. So
we'll start baseball soon.
Going on, my brother. We're going to have to do like 2-hour shows, man.
Yeah, well, I haven't. Baseball gonna be a little hard. We haven't, this is the first year we've been as consistent as we are with these shows. So we haven't had it. Normally we were doing like shows here and there. Now we've been doing them every day, or at least 5 days a week. So I'm gonna have to figure out baseball. Probably gonna have to do it the same way basketball, like every day. But there's so many games that we'll just have to be selective with the games.
Yeah, that'll have to be like a fire round, like a.
So it'll just be we'll have to just do it like I do the basketball game. I'll pick, if there's 8 games, I'm not gonna do all 8 games. I'll pick like 5, and we'll open mic and we can talk about a couple extra if somebody wants to, or whatever. If anybody wants to talk about specific games, it just depends, because that's track season, and my kids do so many sports. Like we're doing track, we'll probably be doing baseball. Then I'll be coaching football again, probably coaching baseball. So it just depends. For sure, Sebastian, man, appreciate you. Check us out later on tonight, man. This is kind of one of the things that me, Coach, LJ too, we like communicating with everybody in the chat. So every time people comment, we try to post it, try to be engaging. And most importantly, we all trying to win money. Hashtag Let's Beat Vegas, man. Website coming soon. Check us out later, man. We're gonna have 2 more shows coming this evening. It's your boy Marley Bet. Please comment, like, subscribe to Brothers and Bets on all social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you got, we on it. Check out my boy LJ from Houston's podcast. It's called the Raw Words Sports Podcast. That's on Facebook and YouTube. Other than that, man, as I always say before we get out of here, hold on, I'll be here. Facts, beat Vegas. Yes, sir. That's the hashtag, baby. Let's beat Vegas.
Hashtag right there.
That's what we all here for. Appreciate everybody tuning out, man. I'll holler at y'all. Let's beat Vegas. We out.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, watch.